What if a body dies, but the cells it leaves behind refuse to die with it? In 1951, an ordinary woman saved the lives of millions. People who would never hear her name, never know her story. And she did this without even realizing it. This is one of the brightest and darkest stories in modern medical history. And it all began with a tiny piece of tissue that no one paid attention to, except the one scientist who noticed something impossible. Henrietta Lacks was a mother of 5, a strong yet exhausted African-American woman carrying the full weight of life on her shoulders. One morning, struck by a sharp, tearing pain, she rushed to the hospital. Doctors discovered an extremely aggressive tumor in her cervix. At that time, patients had almost no say in what happened to their bodies. While Henrietta believed she was simply being treated, the doctors secretly removed a piece of her tumor and sent it to the lab. In the laboratory, when a scientist placed the sample under the microscope, he froze. These cells were not normal. Human cells usually die after a short time outside the body, but Henrietta's cells didn't die. They refused to. They multiplied, divided, expanded, as if fueled by an endless source of life. Days passed, they were still alive. Weeks passed, they were growing even faster. Soon it became clear, these cells weren't just resilient, they were immortal. The scientific world had never seen anything like it. This discovery ignited a spark that accelerated the progress of modern medicine. Named HeLa cells, this immortal cell line multiplied at a speed no one thought possible. In days, they could become millions. And soon, they were shipped to laboratories all over the world. HeLa cells became the foundation of some of the most important breakthroughs in history. The development of the polio vaccine, cancer treatments, genetic research, AIDS studies, drug testing, even experiments conducted outside of Earth. Yes, Henrietta's cells were sent into space to understand how the human body might react to zero gravity. Her immortal cells helped shape the future of science, medicine, and humanity itself. But behind all these miracles, there was a harsh and painful truth. Henrietta's family knew nothing. No permission was asked, no explanation was given. While the world used her cells to advance medicine, her family struggled with poverty, unable to afford even basic healthcare. Years later, when a journalist uncovered the story, one of the greatest ethical controversies in medical history erupted. HeLa cells had revolutionized science, but they also revealed how easily human rights could be ignored. Henrietta's name traveled through research papers, labs, and breakthroughs for decades, while her own children learned the truth long after her death. Today, Henrietta Lacks is long gone. Her body returned to the earth. But her cells are still alive, in test tubes, on lab benches, under microscopes around the world. Every day, thousands of scientific discoveries are made possible because of her. And this story forces us to confront a question. How far can science go before it forgets the humanity behind its progress? Sometimes a person dies, but the mark they leave behind never fades. Henrietta Lacks's story is exactly that kind of mark.